are there any teams that you feel like can make an unexpected splash, or maybe not even unexpected, but aren't necessarily looked at as that top tier that can probably compete with some of those teams?
Well, first of all, you have to start with Iowa just because of how good they play on the defensive side of the ball, right? I mean, you know what you're going to get with a Phil Parker defense. I mean,
No
they are
doubt.
going to be solid. They're going to make you earn everything. They've got some All-American caliber players leading that defense. They're smart. They know what they do. So you know what you got with them. The big question continues to be, what will they look like on offense? Can they be more productive? They brought in Tim Lester as the new offensive coordinator. Is Cade McNamara going to be the guy at quarterback? You know, what's going to happen there for sure? But they've got to be better on offense. If they want to compete at a high level, you can't be two-dimensional. You know, you know they're gonna kick the football well, they're gonna play defense, but you got to play offense too. So if they get their offense going, Iowa is a team that I think can definitely make some noise. We mentioned USC earlier. I think because offensively, I think they'll be good. Their biggest question is just the opposite of Iowa. Can they play defense? Can they
Right.
stop
If
some
you put
people?
those two together, it's
Right.
the
Yeah, that'd
perfect
be a heck of
team.
a team, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do think Wisconsin will take a step forward this year in Luke Fickell's second year. Tyler Van Dyke is the new quarterback and transferred from Miami. You know, I thought towards the end of the last year, they started to get it going a little bit offensively. I just think they will be a much better team
Yeah.
all the way through this year and capable of making noise. I do think that Nebraska will be better. I don't know if they're capable of competing for the Big Ten championship, but I do think I thought they were going to make a bowl game last year. I kind of predicted it last year, and they kind of let it get away from them at the end. But I do think that they are a team that could win 7 or 8 games this year. A flashy young freshman quarterback, Dominic Raiola, taking over. That'll be interesting to see. Or Dylan, I mean, taking over, the reins there. So a lot of excitement about Matt Rule's team and them taking a step forward in this his second year. I think those are the teams that kind of stand out to me. And I want to mention one other team. And again, I don't know if they're championship caliber, but I think the Rutgers under Greg Schiano has a chance to win maybe 9 games this year. And the reason I say that is because they've got great defense. They have an outstanding running game. You know, they made a switch at quarterback, and we'll see if what is he? The Greek rifle? Is that what he is? Or they we'll see. We'll see if he can get it
Come
going.
on, Ethan Kaliakmanis, man.
Yes, see, we can see if the rifle can get it going a little bit more in the passing game for Rutgers. But the biggest thing about Rutgers is they don't play. Their schedule is set up for them to win 8 or 9 games this year.
Yeah.
They don't play Ohio State. They don't play Michigan. They don't play Penn State. They don't play Oregon, and they don't play Iowa. I mean, so you would have to say those are the 5 top teams in the Big Ten coming in. Rutgers dodges all of them this year,
Hmm.
just the way their schedule falls. So they have a chance, I think, to have an extremely successful season.
A lot of excitement in Piscataway, not just on the football field, but the basketball court. They've got 2 5-star recruits coming in this year that are expected to be top 5 picks in the NBA draft. So could be a really fun year athletically for Rutgers. I'm glad you mentioned Nebraska. I think that Raiola can be the missing link. I mean, we saw them at the end of the year last year, and their defense was as good as just about anybody in the conference, especially
Yeah, I mean,
towards
their
the end.
big thing is just taking care of the ball, right? I mean,
It
the
was
turnovers
unbelievable,
were their undoing last year. They would have won probably 3 more games had they just
at least.
taken care of the ball. Even if they finished even in the turnover margin in a couple games, they win those games. But
Yeah, they probably
yep,
have 8 wins in year 1 under Matt Rule, and we know what type of culture he can bring, and we've also seen the tape on Raiola, and he looks legit. I mean, it's obviously spring ball, it's a lot of clips, but we'll see what he looks like in the games, but just his pure movement looks pretty impressive.